Hello and welcome to a League of Legends ranked game commentary. This is a Silver 1 game, playing against some Silver 1 through Gold 4 players. Runes and Masteries will be in the description below. I'm playing as Twitch today, as the AD carry marksman role. It's a pretty straightforward thing. Sitting in the bush behind red buff, just kind of scouting for invades. Flag comes down for Jarvan, I pull back a little bit, so if they pop around the corner I can run. I've yet to spend a skill point at this point, so if I need the stealth to run away, it's an option to take it. They end up swinging around Dragon, heading down through the tri-bush for the invade. We don't have any vision down, and everyone's all over the place. There's no way we can contest this. They're going to get this pretty much hands down, just no contest whatsoever. Now, coming up, things get interesting already right off the bat. Slow things down to real time. Switch it over to the nice, shiny new Teamfight UI. Oh yeah. Nothing spectacular too far. You note on the minimap, Nidalee and Xioden are making their way down here. Nidalee swinging around the back. Nami pretty well overextended all the way in their bush. She is well outside of where she should be at that moment. Just barely managed to get away. One or two more hits would have ended her. I unfortunately didn't manage to turn around to kill on Nidalee. But Xioden just runs off and completely ignores things bottom lane. I'm still full health. I'm going to try and turn this around. I flash, try to get the kill. Varus barriers. Expunge wasn't quite enough to break through and kill him. So both of them managed to get away with next to no health. Both of them under 100. But we got they three-man ganked at level 1 and 2. Was Xioden even? He's 3 now. So yeah, he got level 2 off the red buff camp. But we turned it around right off the bat and completely pushed bot lane out of the lane. Nidalee is low. We could have gotten a kill right here. Nami... Oh, if I had been closer and zoning them out properly, I should have been up here CSing from behind their wave. We could potentially have gotten a kill, but Nami forced the flash out of Nidalee, which is great. Mid lane, Vi ganked, got Kale picked off. Good stuff up there. Now, this bot lane is just won hands down already. We've completely pushed them out of lane at level 1. I'm level 3 to their level still 1. We can go all in right now. And if it wasn't the fact that there is a minion wave and a half, I probably would. You know, we don't have vision on Xioden at the moment. Don't want to play too risky and give kills back around. Nami lands in Aqua Prison though. In we go. Varus a little outside my range initially. I go straight for the Nidalee. Varus flashes into the fight, and that ends up getting him killed as well. We pick up Nidalee and Varus. Nami lost her life in the process, but 2 for 1, more than worth it. You can see already, yeah, Varus got a kill off of Nami, but he's got a whole 6 CS. I'm at 20 CS. At give or take, was it... Minions average out to something like 20 gold. Let's pop down to the bottom. Not 20 quite yet, but it's like 18 gold per minion kill, so I'm up by... I could just switch and look. I'm gonna do some swapping around here too quick. I'm already 500 gold ahead. I'm now level 5. Varus is level 2. Can you see where this is going already? Now, if it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to back and buy quick, I could have stayed in lane, put some pressure on the tower, done some other stuff that would have probably been smart to do. Nami coming back in like a boss, she's still ahead of everyone. Varus just hit level, or was he level 3? Either way, so it's level 3 versus level 3 and 2. They're kind of going to be in trouble here bot lane still. It's like, oh, Nidalee landed a spear. It did like 70 damage. Woohoo, yay. Not going to make much happen off of that. Sure, what did Nami buy? Nami already bought a ruby crystal. She's got a lot of health on them. Everyone else down here still exactly where they stuff. Malphite Yi. Alright, good enough. We'll stick to junglers in the middle as I'm playing around with people's positions on the boards at the bottom. Now everyone's across from each other. That's nice. Let's stick to bottom lane. So I'm supposed to be looking at myself, analyzing my own play, finding mistakes I make. Kind of like that little CS thing I pointed out earlier. Analyzing your own play is a good way to improve and get better. I did it a lot back when I played StarCraft 2, even though I didn't play StarCraft 2 competitively for very long. Fizz wanders bottom. I'm completely oblivious to minimap, so I'm like way back here. I should have been over here somewhere. But either way, we managed to pull off a kill out of it. Got Varus. He's still out of lane. Can I pull up the scoreboard? I can't pull up a normal scoreboard, apparently. Oh, okay. Fighting with the controls a little bit. Alright, here we go. Back on me. I'm now level 6. I now have Spray and Pray. It extends my range quite a bit, and if anyone happens to line up nice and straight in the line, I can hit both of them at the same time. So, Nidalee's still level 3. She's quite low on health. And this tower defense on her part not going to go spectacularly well. Aqua Prison lands on Varus, unfortunately a little far back on the tower. We had no vision on Jarvan until that point. Granted, I probably did not know that at that point. But here we go. Heading forward. I'm level 6 at this point, so I'm just going to kind of just harass the crap out of them. I believe I'm up on items also. Yeah, I have a Vamp Scepter to Varus's not Vamp Scepter. I pop Spray and Pray to get some extra damage in. Not enough to kill them, but once again, they're forced out of range of their CS and experience. One thing I probably should have done, going back 15, 20, 30 seconds or so when the minions were back here, had I frozen the lane there, we could have completely denied them even more than we did right now, or more than we are right now. So, kind of a big misplay on my part. Freezing lanes is one of those kind of interesting things. Not interesting. It's something people should do, but they usually don't. It's like, well, we're winning. Let's push. Why don't we push? You may get a tower pretty soon. Get stuff done. But the biggest problem with it is when you don't freeze, you push it to their tower, you let them get farm, you let them get experience. So, a bit of a misplay. At this point, though, if any of them get Aqua Prisoned by Nami, they're gonna die. Especially with Nidalee being as low as she is. Varus isn't even 6, he can't fire his Chain of Corruption, and lock us down so we can't aggress. Aqua Prison lands, push forward again. Unfortunately, that damn tower. Don't want to tower dive. A couple of seconds ago, maybe 20, 30 seconds, Jarvan was hanging around this bush. I kind of didn't mention it. Had we tried to tower dive, we could have been in some trouble there. I really wish I could see levels in the middle here somewhere. I have to look at the sides, and I gotta find people. Jarvan didn't have Cataclysm, I don't believe, so we probably would have been safe to go ahead and dive the tower there. But 2v3 under a tower, yeah, we have an advantage, but at this point, I believe I already have, I have a Killing Spree ready, giving the shutdown bonus back, or over to them. Not a good thing at all. But I'm up 1.5k gold, so here, it's like Nidalee's in guarding the tower. Who cares? I'm just gonna take the tower. Yeah, I have to pop my barrier to stay alive, but you know what? I got a tower out of it for barrier. That's worth it easily. I'm low on health. I go ahead and back completely out of the fight. Vi did come down for a gank. Had I not taken so much from Nidalee, we probably could have turned it around and had something happen there. I got the tower. I can go back and shop. I believe I pick up a Bilgewater Cutlass and a dagger. I can look. That would always work. Apparently I pick up a Bilgewater Cutlass, boots, or Berserker Greaves, and 2 daggers. So not quite enough for the Blade of the Rune King, but we got some good stuff going on there. They catch Vi out on their own, and they decide that, you know what, we're going to pressure her. And yeah, that didn't work out for them again. 2 versus 1. Nami came out on top of that. And let's get back down to lane. So it's, like I said, bottom lane is pretty much, was won in the first 20-30 seconds of the laning phase. Pop Spray and Pray, pick off Nidalee. Spray and Pray actually might have been a waste. I think I stealthed up. What did I do? I'm gonna hit the rewind button real quick, just see exactly what I did. I did already stealth up. I popped Spray and Pray, hoping to go on to Varus. Varus had gotten completely out of range already. So what better else to do with it than clear a minion wave? And my CSing this game is pretty bad. I mean, I'm keeping up. Yi has 75 up in the top lane. Fizz has 74. I'm at 73. So I'm keeping up with the rest of the team. And actually, at 11 minutes, about 110 would be ideal. Considering I have 4 kills, then I'm down, and I'm up 50, 45, or was it 45 CS? 55 CS even? 45? I'm up by a lot of CS. So, yeah. The fact that I'm not exactly running an ideal CS is not bad in the slightest. A lot of it's missed CS, not just, oh, I should have been doing something else. Varus all alone, Nidalee walked across the ward over Pier. Guess what, Varus? You're dead. I flashed, try to get the kill. We're so far ahead that I'm not terribly concerned about flashing for it. I forced Varus' flash out as well. That just means next time I catch him out, I'll be able to actually just kill him outright. Which works out well for us. Here's another one of these occasions where I really should have frozen the lane and let it push back. Basically, to do that, what I should have done was killed just last hit rather than auto-attacking. And just basically hold the lane out as long as possible. The second, this wave going forward, the next wave, what I need to do is kill the melee minions, last hitting them, leave these guys alive and just tank them. Let them kill the wave. The wave will start to push back. Then as soon as the wave gets to, say, here, I can go ahead and, say, oh, okay. I hope nothing interesting happened that I missed. I'm talking about freezing the lane. I'll rewind in a second. The minion wave gets back to here. Then I just, tank the minions in the back. And, yes, we'll see that fight mid lane in a moment. Kill the minions in the back. Where's the manual camera button? Kill the minions in the back, and then just stand here tanking them until the next wave comes, and then their wave will meet up, and they'll always have more minions than I do, because I'm letting their minions kill my minions by keeping more of them alive. Alright, now that I've spent a minute and a half talking about this, let's head back to... Here's good, right before I recalled. I'm going to speed things up a tiny bit. Recalling, no big deal. And gonna go back to directed camera for the moment. I'm at base buying things. Shiny toys. I got a Blade of the Rune King. Picked up a ward at some point. I think I might have done that earlier and I just never used it. Fizz dueling out Nidalee mid lane, coming out on top. Why Nidalee thought she could kill Fizz, beyond me. Kage's lucky pick versus Sheen, Blasting Wand, now Lichbane, and 2 Doran's Blades. Not a good fight. We catch Kale out mid lane, gonna once again rewind, because I'm absolutely horrible at paying attention to what the hell's going on. Kale is pushed up quite a bit in mid lane, Vi is over here, I stealth up in the bush. And we head in, oh look, it's a rat, popping out of nowhere directly next to me. Ideally, I would have been here, or here the way she would have tried to run and retreat. She could have run toward the bushes, could have run back to the tower. I should have gone in between her and her retreat route rather than popping stealth in front of her, or before her. Either way, we picked up the kill, despite my little misplay. I once again used Spray and Pray. So yay, Spray and Praying a minion wave down while they're all nice and lined up in a straight line. Little skirmish going on top lane, it's tank versus sort of damaged person. This stuff's gonna happen. We take mid lane tower, Fizz had it worn down quite a bit already. So we pick up a tower off of that little misstep by Kale. Kind of debating going in here again. I kind of didn't want to head around. Varus is all the way extended. Those were my pings. It's like, I want to roam bottom, rotate bottom, pick up that kill. I can go off the team fight UI now. Basically, I didn't want to dive under the tower is what it came to. And that's kind of why. We were up ahead by quite a bit already. We didn't need to dive the tower at that point. Could have rotated top, pushed down the outer tower there. We could have gone and killed Varus. Dragon's not coming up anytime soon, for that matter, so that wouldn't have really helped. But our buffs are all up, our jungle is completely up. There's a lot of stuff for us to go and farm up without having to try and dive a tower. Nami, unfortunately, we were getting chased and we got caught. not a whole lot we can do. Vi went down and picked up Varus like I'd wanted to do. Yi decides that he's gonna out-meditate me, and that did not work out for him. Stealthing up in a bush into full range of the vision ward. Nidalee is Nidalee. She can do her little jumping, what's it actually called? Now I'm curious. Where's Nidalee? Come on. I'm trying to scroll to catch up. I could just click the minimap. Pounce, swipe, pounce. Yeah, it is pounce. Sometimes I know what abilities are called. And you know what? We'll see what's happening up here. I'm just farming, CSing down at the bottom. Again, I should be freezing the lane there so Varus can't farm. But nice pickup by Fizz. Vi comes in, gets the assist. Yay for pushing a lane needlessly. I am essentially just giving Varus free farm of these waves. Had I frozen the wave right here, if Varus came up to try to CS or get experience, I could just go kill him. It's level 11 to 8 at this point. Item-wise, he doesn't have a complete item yet. I'm working on a second item. What do I buy here? I think I bought the Zeal. I don't know what I bought. Either way, I could be playing this a lot better than I am. I mean, I'm up quite a bit. 601 in kills. I'm up by 50 CS, 55 CS, so we're in a real good place. I see Varus, the waves push, they're killing Varus up here. I just stick around, grab golems back at our base. Or our jungle, rather, I should say. It's at this point I'm kind of joking around in chat that I must resist the urge to grab a Sword of the Occult. It's like one of these games, it's like, you know, you're on a roll, it builds a lot of attack damage relatively quick if you're getting kills. I'm getting a kill or assist every 2.5 minutes or so. That just made it about just over 2 minutes or so. So, I'm getting a decent amount of kills. I have the most kills in the game now. No deaths whatsoever. We end up pushing down the tower bot lane. Fight breaks out up top lane. They're caught out, pushed up too far. You know, Jarvan came up. We get the bottom turret. We're pushing up that minion wave. Me and Vi down there. Nami heading up mid lane. I honestly don't remember what ends up happening top lane. Everyone recalls, everyone make it. Yee's roaming around the back. Fizz, oh, canceled his recall. I have a feeling he ends up dying right here. Or, yeah, he's gonna, no, that wasn't his ignite. Will he make it? Yee diving a tower. As soon as his Q comes up, he could go for the alpha strike and a kill, but doesn't happen. Dragon respawned, we're taking that bottom lane. So, pretty well played by Fizz up there, a little on the risky side. He's fed 6-1-1 also. He came out alive, so kind of worth it. Or it wasn't not worth it, I should say. Though, was it a mistake, because not having any vision of where Yi or Jarvan had went? Yeah, probably a mistake on that regard, but it worked out okay. No one got caught or killed, so... And just, once again, mid lane, farming up some minions, auto-attacking away. Getting 1 CS out of that pack. Because everyone's kind of collapsing in on us. Nidalee coming up from the side. Vi is sitting on 26... Oh, Vi is actually at base right now. I'm just kind of sitting here, it's like, oh, stuff, yeah. Yeah, Vi had actually just recalled and bought some stuff, so that's all good. Vi's actually building damage this game. Which... Could we have used a tankier person because Malphite's kind of doing like a half AP, half tanky thing. So if this game had actually went on long enough, we would have been in a bad position because we really would have had no frontline or tank. I decided, oh, you know, we can pick up some kill. Oh, crap, there's a lot of people here. Vi, fortunately, just coming back from base down mid lane in a good position. Managed to save my ass. If she had been, like, gone top lane or something to try and push a tower, I would have been in a lot of trouble. Team fight breaks out in their jungle. Tidal wave going across, picking up, or hitting 3 of them. Kale ulting someone, they get dropped. Spray and pray, just ripping them all apart. They grouped up all on top of each other. And chasing down Kale for the ace. So with that... we ace them and start pushing mid lane. We probably should have rotated bottom for the tower because we had minions, or just gone for a Baron. We had more than enough power at this point to get the Baron. 19-minute, 45-second, or would have been about a 20-minute Baron by the time we killed it. So kind of a misplay entirely on the... Actually, we didn't have a minion wave there because the inner tower was already down. So we get an ace and we get an A tower off of it. Probably not the best course of action. Had we gone for Baron at that point, we would have been in a much better position off the back of that. We have a 10k gold lead at this point. It really would have just come down to kind of ending the match. I wish I could hide the timer. It's like, oh yeah, there's 10 minutes to go, so the game doesn't end right away. There's no 20-minute surrender or anything. Tried to catch Varus out. He went completely back to base. Good move on his part. Had he hung around in the bush, he would have been dead, so can't fault him for that. Here comes big mistake number 1. Pretty sure it's right here. Let's switch to the directed camera for a bit. And see if anyone can spot... Was it here? Maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it was here. No, okay. I could also be thinking of a different game. I'm pretty sure it's this one. But I finish off Phantom Dancer, grab a pickaxe, gonna build into Last Whisper. I have enough AD at this point. Pretty much that Last Whisper would be worth it against Xioden or whatnot. Vi, going deep, diving under the tower. A little bit of a misplay. The tidal wave comes across. Fizz picks off Xioden, picks off Nidalee. Can't quite secure the rest of them. Nami caught under the tower, also going to go down. It's a bit of a misplay. 3v5ing, or 3v... Was it 3v5? Yeah, that's 3v5. Everyone was involved there at one point or another. So, pretty big misstep by the team. Diving like that, 3 versus 5, not the best thing. The second the rest of them showed off, they should have really pulled back. Fizz kind of committed completely to it. But what can you do? I'm still roaming around, CSing wherever the hell I can. My CS is falling a little further behind that whole 10 per minute rate, but I have 10 kills, so 300 or so gold per kill. That's an extra 3,000 gold. I'm 4,000 or 4.4k gold ahead of Varus at this point. So, a little CS missed here and there. Not really much to complain about. Question, was that big mistake this game or not? I was I'm wondering about that. I take red buff for myself. Everyone else was top lane. I'm carrying the game pretty hard right now. I'm up to like the 10-0-3. If you're a jungler and your AD carry is 10-0-3 and you're making a big deal, big fuss about taking the red buff, it's a little bit of a miscall on your part. I realize I'm dead. I got caught out. There was no vision. I shouldn't have jumped on Kayle like that. So I got red buff and I turned the red off over to them. That's big mistake number 1. I turned around halfway through that, figuring I was dead. Had I kept running, I actually might have lived. I just want to look at something real quick before I died. I was curious about this, how this actually played out. I'm going to switch to normal. That's half speed here. A few, big mistake right there. I am auto-attacking Kayle through her invulnerability, intervention, ultimate thing. And this is where I'm going to slow it down big time. Switch out of team fight view. Had I not turned around, how long off was my stealth? I popped barrier. If it was only Kayle and Nidalee, there was a chance I could have done that. The second I saw Varus come into the field of the fight, I flash out. And I missed what I wanted to look at again. I wanted to see how long my stealth had to go. Can I see cooldowns? It had about 7 seconds to go, so I probably couldn't have lived through that anyway. That's what I wanted to see and find out. Had I not turned around, could I have lived by just continuing to run? The answer is probably not in that particular case. So I got caught out, I screwed up horribly. It's one of those kind of, yeah, that's a mistake. What am I going to do about it? Hopefully not do it next time. Here, I believe I sold that potion I had. We got a turret. I'm now sitting on 1,400 gold. Here comes the big mistake of the game, and if depending on where you're looking, you might have just seen it. I bought Sword of the Occult. Not a terrible idea. Except at this point, I'm 10-1-3. I got caught out by 3. Kale used her ultimate. That's why I couldn't kill them outright. Alright, we got some stuff going on down here. Well, let's see how this works out. And I walk onto a bushwhack trap. And I get exhausted. And I just get killed outright. Fortunately, I had already died, so it wasn't a shutdown, but I really don't want to be doing that. And I believe I immediately sell Sword of the Occult. It's like, yeah, you know what, I got a little too ahead of myself, I got too cocky. This is not a good idea, not a good plan. Can't 2v1 when they're throwing exhaust and when I step on a trap. Had I been out and not in the bush and gone straight for Varus, popped around the bush here, I potentially could have won that, but really horrible misplay on my part. I saw the Sword of the Occult and just worked towards a last whisper. As team fight up top, little skirmish going down. Things pretty much even. We got an inhibitor up top off of that now. We did that a little while ago at this point. I'm not sure. I could have just moved the minimap, or clicked on the minimap to check that. Whatever. I'm not used to the spectator mode stuff in League of Legends. Gonna speed things up. There's a little bit of a lull in the action. Picking up some CS. Doing the AD carry thing. Dragon spawns. Head over there. Make pretty quick work of it. Go get some more CS. Go get some more CS. And oh look, I'm probably gonna get more CS. Stealth up. Try and see if I can steal blue. Blue's already gone, and here I go get more CS. Slow things down. Team fight breaking up. Top jungle. They are pretty much getting wrecked here. 3v4. They were caught out. Just gonna rewind. See what actually happened. Not that there's a lot to tell. Fizz diving in like a boss. Kel, invulnerable, uses her intervention on herself. Gets completely and utterly wrecked the second Fizz's Zhonya's Hourglass wears off. Vi going balls deep. Chasing back into the base. Jarvan helping people around Malphite. I'm split pushing as the AD carry. We're that far ahead. Why not split push? They're chasing mid lane. They're chasing Yi. Everyone else is chasing them. It's pretty crazy all over the place. I'm just like, whatever. Killing the inhib. Nidalee had respawned at this point, I believe, and she's heading back to deal with me. But I got an inhibitor. We lost Fizz. Everyone else is extremely low. But that's about it. I'm in base trying to duel Nidalee, and everyone else is kind of collapsing in around me. Meet up with the rest of the team. I survive with... I'm not on the right UI. I'm pretty sure it was 1 health off the back of that. Now I just want to see. I really wish I could select people during these little skirmish team fight views. It'd be nice to see the actual health amounts. How low do I go? 8 hit points. So yeah. Just got out of that by the skin of my teeth. Picked up an inhib, got a whole bunch of kills on the back of that. Vi jumping in over the wall, killing Nidalee. It's now... That's like, over the course of that was something like 6 or 7 kills, a tower and an inhibitor for 2 kills, 2 deaths. Fizz died, Nami died. I'm just gonna turn on chat quick, see what people are saying. Oh, that's a lot of chat. I lied. 1 HP. Not quite. I had 8. I lied. Looked like 1. It was just a tiny itsy bitsy sliver. I steal red buff, head top lane. Steal some golems. Was it this game? Nah, it was a different game. I trolled someone in one of these games I played recently with golems. Stand on traps, like, whatever. Just kind of not go back at the moment. I do fancy stealth recall because I totally had vision on me, so that really served no purpose whatsoever. There's some raging going on in chat. We are kind of stomping them pretty good. We've been making a lot of mistakes. We've been throwing the game. We're doing Baron. Good stuff. Fizz is 2v1 or 1v2ing people. Gets a double kill off of it. Good stuff on him. It's like here he's actually managing to get away. If he gets away, good call. And he doesn't, so had he used an ability and just hit the tower, he could have gotten a tower and 2 kills out of that, which would have been pretty nice. We pick up a 3-man Baron. I roaming around their jungle. Oh, I have red buff. Ah, red buff's up. Yeah, why the hell not? No, it's about half gone. It's worth picking up. Why not? Keeping that CS up. It's falling even further behind that 10 per minute, but whatever. So basically, I spent the entirety of this game split pushing and roaming around and doing weird stuff. All said and done, yeah, this game's a little bit of a stomp. I wanted to start out, out of the gates with a good game, so yeah, here's this game where I did pretty terrible and lost. That's not something people, you learn more from a game you lose sometimes you don't. I'm gonna start on a game that I know I made some mistakes in, and we won. So, hopefully a little more entertainment value with that. And here comes the game-winning catch. Jarvan face checks a bush, gets caught, we kill Nidalee, because she came to try and help. We kill Varus, and from here on out, I don't think we're pushing for a win, but Surrender Vote comes up and ends the game. So, all in all, I played pretty decently, I think. Made a bunch of mistakes. Made note of the mistakes. If you saw any mistakes I made and didn't catch, apparently we still have some time left in the game. I guess we do kill the Nexus. If you noticed any big mistakes I made that I didn't pick up on and call for myself, talking, jumping around a little bit, sometimes get distracted. But yeah, all said and done, I think it went pretty well. Let me know what you think. I definitely want comments and criticism on the actual commentary side of things. Anything I can do better. Please excuse my crappy control of the camera and the spectator stuff. I played around with it a bit to get myself, what's the word I'm looking for? Not situated, familiar with it, that's the word. So I could, in theory, move around, do what I want. A couple of little mistakes I made with that, not having people matched up if I had wanted them matched up, which it turns out I did, trying to compare me up here and Varus down here with everyone else all over the place. So, all said and done, a couple little things I can improve on that. In the future, I'd like to not have to rewind at all, especially not multiple times, like that when I got caught in the bottom lane. I'd prefer not to do that for some stupid little, I wonder could I have gotten away kind of things. Sometimes, though, like I said, this is less a commentary. This is a dual-purpose kind of video. It's for me to go and view my own games, find mistakes I'm making, hopefully not make those mistakes again, and at the same time, hopefully help people learn something, or just have a good time watching the game and watching me kind of fail horribly, or win, or stomp people as this game happened to be. Here's another and hopefully not say quite as much in the future videos either. So, anything else I want to touch on? There was another point I wanted to make. I don't quite remember it at the moment. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, and/or subscribe, and have a great day.